A lawsuit filed this week by the LA Alliance for Human Rights accuses the city of Los Angeles of responding too slowly to the homeless crisis. They want the city and county to provide services to those experiencing homelessness, including training, healthcare, and shelter. According to the Los Angeles Homeless Services Authority, homelessness in LA County increased to almost 60,000 people in 2019. Ethiopia has recorded the first coronavirus case in the country. The patient is a Japanese citizen who traveled to Ethiopia earlier this month. The patient is currently isolated. Convicted D.C. sniper Lee Boyd Malvo has married in prison. One of Malvo's former attorneys told the Washington Post that Malvo's wife is, quote, educated and a very impressive young lady. Malvo was 17 years old in 2002 when he and John Allen Muhammad went on a serial sniper shooting spree in Maryland, Virginia, and Washington, killing 10 people. Muhammad was executed in 2009. Senator Ted Cruz is extending his self-imposed quarantine after learning he came into contact with a second person who tested positive for coronavirus. He announced his initial quarantine Sunday after learning he had been in contact with an individual at the CPAC conference who tested positive. That quarantine was set to end Thursday, but then Cruz learned that a Spanish party leader he met on March 3rd recently tested positive. The two men took pictures together and shook hands twice. Airlines are taking a major hit after President Donald Trump announced travel restrictions from Europe. Norwegian Air is suspending more than 4,000 flights and temporarily laying off up to half its workers. Spanish Prime Minister Pedro Sánchez declared a state of emergency for a period of 15 days in an attempt to stop the spread of coronavirus in the country. In a televised address on Friday, Sánchez announced the measures to protect the country's most vulnerable and noted that all available resources will be used to tackle the issue. The historic Boston Marathon postponed due to the virus. The event has been moved from April 20th to September 14th.
Our expectation, and it's an expectation and a hope right now, is that this date will get us to a safer place in relation to the spread of the coronavirus.
Fear over the coronavirus pandemic has WYNN resorts in Las Vegas using thermal cameras to screen guests' temperatures. WYNN CEO Matt Maddox said in a statement, cameras at all resort entrances will monitor the temperatures of people walking in. Any person with a temperature of 100.4 or higher will be discreetly asked by security to leave the resort. A North Carolina police officer goes above and beyond to reach out to a homeless woman. Her shirt read, "Homeless, the fastest way of becoming a nobody." While on his lunch break, the officer brought a pizza and sat down to have lunch with the woman. To read more about these stories, head to ksat.com.